Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. So it's um, my second Sims video about my Ewing family, and I decided to make this video because, as you can tell by this little icon right here, the stork it's a little stork there. So that means there's a baby coming in the house, and as you can tell by the look of panic on people's faces and the baby bump there, Sue Ellen has gone into labor. People are panicking. And when you play The Sims and somebody has a baby on here, it could go on for about 4 hours sim time. So I'm going to do us all a favor and fast forward through this. And as you can see by the icon on the top there, they are going to go to the hospital. So I'm going to click on Sue Ellen here because when you click on the characters, you then get to follow them. The question is, though, will they have a boy or will they have a girl? Because if you've ever seen the Dallas TV show, they really want a Ewing heir, meaning a boy. So we'll have to see if it's a little boy or a little girl here. Yeah, I know there's like a ton of stairs in the house. Like I mentioned before in my first video, the setup of the house is a bit ridiculous, but this was like the only house on my Sims game that had 6 bedrooms. And I wasn't really going for 6 bedrooms, I was just looking for a house that would accommodate all the Sims. So you see they're on their way to the hospital. And Sue Ellen and JR are going to the hospital. And it looks like they're going to take a cab to the hospital. And I think the way I have their house, I don't think it's too far away from the hospital. So then when they get to the hospital, I'm going to fast forward a bit. That way we're just now. Well, look at that. They've arrived to the hospital. Yeah, let the poor lady go in. Oh, they're all freaking out because they see she's in labor. And they're pretty close down to do. And it looks like JR over there is going to go in and support Sue Ellen. And that's contrary to what usually happens, because usually he doesn't support her and everything. Oh, look at that. Looks like they got to the hospital in just the nick of time, because voila, they had the baby. And if you can look closely here, there's congratulations on a new baby boy. A happy mother and a smooth pregnancy makes it for a happy baby. Since Sue Ellen's pregnancy went so well, you will be able to choose 2 traits for him to start out life with. What would you like to name him? So this is contrary to how Sue Ellen's pregnancy went on the show, because we know she drank when she was pregnant. So of course we're going to name him John Ross, and then I'll have to change his last name, because if I just have his last name the way it is now, it'll say Ewing Jr., because as you can see on top there, it's Ewing Sr. So I have to actually go in and put John Ross Ewing III. So we're going to click yes. And then 2 traits for him to start out with. Sometimes, like, if the pregnancy doesn't go well, you don't get a choice on what traits they end up with. So let's see. I'm trying to base it off of who the John Ross is in the Dallas reboot. So, absent-minded, artistic, athletic, brave, clumsy, couch potato, easily impressed, evil, excitable, friendly, genius, good, grumpy, hates the outdoors, heavy sleeper, insane, light sleeper, loner, loves the cold, loves the heat, loves the outdoors, neurotic, slob, virtuoso. I really don't know which trait to choose. I guess, if anything, I'm going to make him a genius. And then... I don't know, he's not out... I guess I'll make him brave. Also, now it's a happy family because we had a baby boy, so now the Ewing name gets to go on. Oh, look. She's carrying John Ross into the cab. And I know what you Dallas fans are probably thinking, and yes, this is JR's baby. It's not a Cliff Barnes baby. Although I did make a Cliff Barnes and a Pam on here, but I haven't actually played with their characters or anything yet. And I don't know why. I was originally supposed to have Pam move into the house that I made and, you know, start a relationship with Bobby. But I don't know what I was trying to find a house for my family on here. Somehow, one way or another, I originally had Cliff and Pam living with the Ewings just solely because the more people you have in the house, or if you move somebody into a house that somebody's already occupying, you get more money. So I was solely moving him in for that, and in fact I could just move Cliff right out of there, and Pam would be able to live in the house and start a relationship with Bobby. So now, since John Ross is born, I do have a nursery space for him. I left one of my rooms on here empty on purpose because I knew I would be adding a John Ross and a Christopher at some point. I just gotta remember what floor I left it on. Okay, so this is the floor here. This originally, as you can see by the flowers here, I originally had this as Lucy's room, but then I made her floor down on the ground floor. So I'm going to pause this. Well, I guess I don't have to pause it because I'm going into create rooms. So I'm going to click on the wall here. And usually there's not that many colors, good options of paint, so I'm going to go to wallpaper. And try... Well, that's cowboys. And let's see if this blue one is over here. That has butterflies on it. I do like this one here, but I'm going to change that to when little John Ross is older, I think. Let's see if this one's under spaceships. I think I'll just go with the cowboy ones just for right now. So I'm just going to paint over this here. And just basically go over and I did notice a slight, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did notice a slight design flaw that I didn't catch when I was making the house that I do want to fix because I pay attention to detail. And it is really small, but it'll bother me. And I might as well just fix it because I'm already in, build a room / home. Okay, let me see if I got everything. Nope, still over here yet. You see in that corner there, I missed a part of the floor that it's So I am going to go right back to floor and fix that. I think that had this wood. And there you go, easy fix. So now we're going to go to the fun part where you shop for the furniture. We are going to go to children and babies. And we are going to pick a crib here. And let's just go with a blue one. Let's go with a beige one. Let's go with blue. That kind of matches the hint of blue on the cowboys there. I can move that right here. And Nursery needs a rocking chair, so let's pick out a rocking chair. It looks pretty fancy. I mean, it's just a nursery. I don't want to go too fancy. We'll just go with this one. So we'll set that here. And let's see what else we need for a baby's room. I think that's it, because you don't need the training toy for their toddler. Let's go to toys. We're going to have him have a peg box, because this one builds up your logic skill set for when they're toddlers. So I'm going to put that over... Actually, you know, I'm going to put the rocking chair over here, because it seems like it fits better over here. Then we're going to put the toys right here. And I'll put the xylophone thing here just for fun, and it also builds up your creative skill. This nifty thing is also a nice little build-a-box thing, but that one, we'll wait on that, because like I mentioned before, he's only a baby. Oh, this rocking horse is too cute, so I am going to put this little guy in the nursery here right by the rocking chair. So, I think... I don't know what you guys think. I think it's a pretty good nursery. So we are going to unpause this by clicking here. Oh, pardon the puddle on the floor. I called them maid, but apparently they're not doing their job, so they have to get a new one. But we'll have Sue Ellen put John Ross in the crib, because it's been a long day. We're going to fast forward, because I don't want to wait forever. And that neighing was the horse outside. And there we go. So that's it. Welcome John Ross to the Ewing family. I hope you guys enjoyed my newest video, and until next time, stay regal.